Zion feels 10 times more crowded now, but between 1999 and 2019, visitation has only doubled. I know it feels like a lot more, but that's mostly because everybody is going to the exact same two places in the park. So what if there was a place where you could go and still be alone? On this day, Zion Canyon literally closed at dawn because it was already full beyond capacity. Yet we had a whole day of exploring Zion without crossing paths with another human. While Zion's visitation has only doubled, basically everybody's going to the two same places, Angel's Landing and the Narrows, both in the main canyon. Then when they knock both of those out, they may check out one or two nearby hikes in the main canyon before heading off to Bryce. But the main canyon is a very small part of the park. There are lots to explore outside since all the visitation is packed into those two locations. That means that the rest of the park actually has less people than it used to. Don't get me wrong, Angel's Landing and the Narrows are definitely worth seeing, but you can really improve your trip by asking everybody what those must-see places are, and then trying to explore everything but those places. This day we decided to explore the Kolob Terrace Road. Starting at about 22 minutes out of the park, the Kolob Terrace Road drives up into what I affectionately call Zion's armpit. It goes up into a small first-come, first-served campground and overlook that overlooks the main canyons of Zion, then continues up into the more mountainous terrain above. The Kolob Terrace Road is a great drive on its own just to see the transition of the greater Zion area terrain. You start in the desert mesas of Virgin Utah, climb an ancient lava flow, cross some flat farmland surrounded by gorgeous rocks, climb up into the mountains, and well, it was technically still winter, and while the lower canyons of Zion are desert terrain, when you climb up into the highlands above Zion, you're into the colder mountainous terrain that hadn't quite defrosted yet. Luckily, our goal today was only halfway up the road. Now, in previous videos, I've lamented that the age of the internet has forgotten many of the amazing places to visit due to our modern top 10 mentality, and that one of the best places to discover new locations is in pre-internet guidebooks. But in this case, the place we're going was discovered in the age of the internet. It doesn't exist in previous guidebooks or maps. As far as I know, it's been relatively newly traveled and named. Called Hudu City, it's a small rock area near the Hop Valley trailhead, and this is my idea of the perfect representation of places to explore near national parks. It's not super impressive at first glance, one of the thousands of places you'll see from the road as you drive past and think, oh, look at that cool little rock outcropping, and then drive by because you're in a hurry to get to Angel's Landing before the line is too big or the canyon closes for the day. Well, those little rock outcroppings are even more interesting when you get up close to see them. While I don't know if these cones are much like the Hoodoos in Bryce, they do make for some cool shaped rocks. We thought the rock looked a lot like folded dough used to make croissants. And it looks like giants cut a bunch of croissants in half and stuck the ends up all over the landscape. There's a very easy to follow trail once you've found it, which we didn't at first. Just remember to look for it from the east end of the pullout. The pullout at the trailhead is very small, so if it fills up, just head down the road a little bit to the Hop Valley parking area. It's not even a quarter mile away, so you can just park there and then walk back up to the trailhead. The whole time you're climbing around Hudu City, you're in the shadow of two old volcano cones, Fire Pit and Spend Love Knoll. The area of Zion was a surprisingly active volcanic area in recent geologic time, and multiple cinder cones are in the park. In fact, the drive up the ridgeline is going right up the former flows of these two volcanoes up here. It's a strange geology of lava-capped mesas that is common in the Utah Southwest. Think about it. As lava flows downhill, how come it followed the tops of the mesas instead of the bottoms of the valleys? The answer is that, at the time, the mesa top was the bottom of a valley, but because the surrounding sandstone erodes faster than the lava cap, the walls of the valley eroded down, and the lava-covered valley floor became the highest point. That also means that the shape of the modern lava-capped mesa is a prehistoric cast preserving the old drainage channels and side canyons of the valley that existed long before the terrain we see now. The Kolob Terrace Road is a great place to spend an afternoon away from the crowds of Zion. Besides the Hudu city we explored today, there are also the popular BLM rock climbing areas of Lamb's Knoll, the beautiful view down Lee's Valley that catches the light perfectly at sunset. And all along the route is access trails for the backcountry hikes into Zion. If you're exploring the area, please try to minimize your impact. Hopefully we can keep it as clean, quiet, and pure as possible. And also be aware there are patches of private land along the whole road. It's not common knowledge, but many national park lands are really more like Swiss cheese of private properties within their boundaries. Respect the private lands that are sitting inside park boundaries. Zion and the surrounding area is an impressive place. People nowadays are so worried that they'll miss out on some amazing view during their 3-day vacation, they ask all the other 3-day vacationers what's best. The fact is, it would take months or years to explore all the hidden gems of the area. Get your permit to hike Angel's Landing or rent your fishing waders to walk the Narrows. But after that, do some exploring on your own in the thousands of square miles surrounding the park, and you'll discover your own paradise none of the FOMO tourists in the hotel lobby will ever know about.